Alright guys, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and especially if you enjoyed this video. So I'm going to be quoting Andy Ruiz's father. As you can see, I found this article on a boxing scene where the title reads, Andy Ruiz's father, we want Wilder's belt, we'll destroy him. So you know this has got to be good. Now I'm going to be quoting Andy Ruiz's father. We already won 3 belts that night in a fight where nobody had faith in us. Only those of us who were a part of the team knew that we could win. We always had confidence in taking the belt, the titles. Now we want Wilder. We're going to destroy him. You're going to see we just need that one belt from the WBC. It's best for Andy, and I do not have the slightest doubt of him winning. For this fight, we had little preparation time because we came in as a replacement. But with more time to prepare, we will arrive much better. Many can say that they will win, but it is like a snake. You hypnotize them, and they do not know what to do in the ring. So Andy has beaten everyone and will continue to do so. In addition to Joshua, there is many opponents for him. There is Wilder, and there is also Tyson Fury. A fight with him would also interest us. As I said, the main objective is to conquer all the titles, and we only need one more. So that is what Andy Ruiz's father said about his fighter, his son, Andy Ruiz. He says, obviously, that he wants his son, him and his son want Deontay Wilder after they get past the rematch with, what's his name, Anthony Joshua. They said that they're actually even more confident in the rematch because when they first fought Anthony Joshua the first time, obviously this was a last minute a type of fight, like last type of notice type of fight, right? He didn't have like a 8-week training camp, 10-week training camp as fighters tend to have. He literally had like 4 weeks to prepare for Anthony Joshua, and he still went in there and beat him. So he's saying, imagine if they have a full training camp, they'll be even better, right? They'll be even better, more aggressive, more faster, more better with their counters, more better with their head movement, and that's something I agree with. And then I like the fact that he says that they want to fight Deontay Wilder to become undisputed because he's the only guy at heavyweight that they don't have the belt. And he even mentioned Tyson Fury. Now, that's a fight that's very interesting. And I actually would pick Tyson Fury to beat Andy Ruiz. But they say they will destroy Wilder. Now, I don't think I will necessarily agree with that. I mean, I would think that if Wilder landed his right hand on Andy Ruiz, Andy Ruiz won't be getting up the way he got up against Anthony Joshua. That's a fight that I want to see for 2 main reasons. 1, because I want there to be an undisputed heavyweight champion. Okay? 2, because I like that fight. That's a good matchup. And I want to compare Deontay Wilder's performance to Anthony Joshua's. You know how we always compare, just like when we compared when Deontay Wilder destroyed Dominic Breazeale in devastating fashion, and Anthony Joshua took him 7 rounds to beat him. So I want to compare to see how well or how bad Deontay Wilder does against Andy Ruiz Jr. Andy Ruiz would have to do the same thing he did against Anthony Joshua to Deontay Wilder. Because he's the shorter man, because he has the way shorter reach, he would have to go on the inside. He would be forced to go on the inside against Deontay Wilder and let his hands go, his combinations go. The question is, would Deontay Wilder let him? That's really it. And Deontay Wilder is not Anthony Joshua. He fights totally different. He's more of a sniper, more of a sharp sniper, a guy who likes to fight on the outside. Wilder's at his most dangerous when he's on the outside, because when he's on the outside, that means he could extend his right hand. And I've always said the way to beat Deontay Wilder or to give him issues is to get on the inside. I think if you get on the inside against Deontay Wilder, you will smother him and you won't allow him to extend his right hand. So that's what Andy Ruiz would have to do. Could he do it? That's the question. He was able to go on the inside against Anthony Joshua. Will he be able to do it against Deontay Wilder? I don't know. Because they haven't fought. But that's a fight where I actually would be leaning towards Wilder. Although I would look at that as a 60-40 type of fight. 60% leaning toward Wilder and 40% leaning to Andy Ruiz. But obviously, this is boxing. It's not a foregone conclusion. But I would be actually leaning towards Deontay Wilder to beat Andy Ruiz. Just because I think Wilder would be able to land his right hand. But one thing I will say about Andy Ruiz is he has phenomenal head movement. So maybe he, that's the thing. When it came to Deontay, to Anthony Joshua, he was dipping and dodging left hooks. Wilder doesn't tend to throw many left hooks. He's more of a guy who throws right hands. So again, it will be interesting. I would not mind that fight. I'm not gonna sit here and say he would destroy Deontay Wilder, because like I said, I would actually pick Wilder to beat him, just because I think he has the tools to beat somebody like an Andy Ruiz. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think Andy Ruiz could beat Deontay Wilder, or do you guys think like me that it's a competitive fight, but ultimately you're leaning towards Deontay Wilder? I'm leaning towards Deontay Wilder. I definitely think that Tyson Fury could beat Andy Ruiz. The reason I'm picking Andy Ruiz to beat Anthony Joshua in the rematch is because they're rushing in to fight Andy Ruiz. They're not taking like a year off to work on their mistakes and correct his mistakes and correct his stamina, which is crucial for the rematch. So I'm actually picking Andy Ruiz to beat him again, because Andy Ruiz is going to go into this fight full of confidence. He knows he could beat Anthony Joshua already, and he knows what he has to do against Joshua. And Joshua is not changing anything in his team. He's not changing his trainer. He's not changing his strength and conditioning coach, which means he's going to have the same horrible stamina issue. And he doesn't want to find himself gassing out against Andy Ruiz. He's going to find himself being knocked down several times if he does. And if he doesn't learn how to clinch, if you don't see him clinching when he gets hurt against Andy Ruiz, it's a wrap. That means he's getting knocked out, because that's what he has to do also, is learn how to clinch when he's hurt. But that's something I have not learned. I don't think Joshua has good survivor skills. I think he has very poor survivor skills. So yeah, there you have it, guys. What do you think of the video? Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'm out, bro. Bye-bye. Peace.